welcome back to another vlog. My name is Caitlin if you're new, and this week's vlog is my 33-week pregnancy vlog. I cannot believe that I am 33 weeks already. If this is the first video that you're watching, I'm trying to document as much of my first pregnancy as I possibly can. I'm pregnant with my first. We're having a little baby boy, and I didn't do the best job of documenting my pregnancy my first and second trimester, so I told myself I'm trying to document every little moment in my third trimester, just so we can have the memories. And then also, I personally love watching pregnancy content on YouTube and TikTok and stuff, so I figured that it would just be fun to create some pregnancy content. So, oh, hi. First, we'll talk about like symptoms and stuff for this week. I feel like I really hit a wall and I am just constantly tired. I'm more exhausted than I have ever been, and I'm trying my best to keep up with like workouts, staying active and all that kind of stuff, but it's honestly been pretty difficult. I developed some perioral dermatitis underneath my nose, which I don't know if that has to do with pregnancy, but I am really trying to get this to go away. We're on a couple days of trying to get it to go away, so we'll see. But that is going to be prevalent in all of my videos, and then I'm hoping it goes away on its own, or I might have to go to the dermatologist. But other than that, I'm feeling pretty good. Like the pelvic pain is there, it's been there for a while. Rolling over in bed is really difficult. Breathing is really difficult. But I feel like I don't have any like weird symptoms. I just also constantly want bad food. I feel like I have not had really many cravings this pregnancy. And I just feel like now in my third trimester, like all I want is a burger or French fries or donuts or cookies. And I was eating like totally normal before, which I'm still doing, and I'm still trying to stay disciplined because I know that it's really good for me to fuel my body with really good nutrients and stuff, not only for me, but especially for the baby. So that's kind of what's keeping me going and on track with just eating healthy. But I constantly just want anything that's bad for you, doesn't matter what it is. I want it. And then I feel like I'm growing impatient. My patience is thin with just everything these last couple days, or this last like week or so. And so I just have no patience for literally anything other than laying down on the couch. So yeah, that's kind of the updates, real life updates of what's going on. We'll do a little bump update. Growing like a weed, which is so crazy. I feel like I really popped this last week. Oh, look, from the front, it looks insane. But I love feeling him kick. He kicks and moves all of the time, and it's my favorite thing in the entire world is... You're so cute. Is feeling him move and kick in my belly. So yeah, my camera's about to die, so perfect timing. But wanted to start off the vlog, say hello, and kind of give a little symptom and updates. But this is gonna be a 33-week vlog. I don't have a doctor's appointment this week. I don't have one till next Wednesday at 34 weeks. Welcome back. If you're not already, make sure to subscribe. And let's get into the rest of the video. You're so cute. I'll quickly just share this because I am in the room, but we went and did like a Walmart run and got just a pack of diapers. We got just the newborn Huggies because we didn't have any diapers, and I don't know what I'm gonna like. I don't know what he's gonna like. So we just got one pack of the Huggies, and then I got some more bottles. Wanted to try these Evenflo because I do plan on breastfeeding, but I want to have a few bottles on hand. And my friend just got these, and she's also pregnant and already has 2 kids, and she was like excited to try these. I got some nursing pads because I didn't have any. I got Millie Moon wipes, and again, we just got this pack because I didn't know what we're gonna like, what he's gonna like, so that's what we got for now. Just got some diaper cream. I just picked this one up. I literally have no idea. And then last but not least, I picked up some Dermaplast for myself because I didn't have any. So trying to just make sure I'm stocked up on the things that I need for postpartum, and then baby stocked up on things that we immediately need when he comes home from the hospital. So you are being so nosy and so crazy. Happy Saturday. We just got back from running a couple errands. Today, my mom and sister are gonna come over and we're gonna do a little bit of organizing in the nursery. I'll show you some of the organization things that I got. But we went to this place that I found through Facebook. It's like a discount store and they had a ton of baby stuff. And this is my baby. Don't tip over the camera. What are you doing? And we found a few baby things that I wanted to get that I actually was registered for that were so cheap. I got all of this for $35. So hopefully it's good and works. So we'll see, but they did say that they have online, so I'll link it below. Just in case you are interested, and just like kind of keep an eye on what they have. They had a ton of car seats, which is really good to know. Like we only have one car seat, but if we find that like we're constantly putting a car seat in like my parents' car or his parents' car, it's a good place to go to get another car seat. They had bassinets, they had strollers, they had a bunch of bouncers. They had a lot of bottle washers, but they were all out of the box, and I don't want to buy a bottle washer out of the box. So we just picked up a few things. One of the things was a thermometer, which I figured probably was a good thing to have that we didn't already have. The other thing is a hatch. I got a hatch for like the stroller and something to just attach to like our diaper bag or whatever, but I didn't have one that sat in his room. And this one also has a sound machine and a nightlight, which I was planning on getting a nightlight, and so this is kind of an all-in-one. So hopefully, you know, like I said, the stuff works. And then I also got the Mom Cozy bottle warmer, which is something that I was registered for. So we picked all that stuff up, then we ran to Aldi to get stuff for chili tonight, because we're going to the Ice Sculpture Festival in our town. And like I said, my mom and sister are coming over, so we're gonna make chili for that for when we get back from the Ice Sculpture Festival. For Bobby. Maybe. I think I mentioned this, but this weekend my mom and sister came over and we organized some of his clothes. I was going to hang all of his newborn stuff on hangers, and then I realized that so much of it is like way too small and it was stretching out his clothes. So we're gonna go a different route, and I'm just going to put his stuff in baskets. And so I'm gonna figure out how to organize that, if I wanna do like put his stuff in the drawers, if I wanna do little baskets in his closet, you know, whatever. So we're still gonna figure that out, but we did organize his stuff from like newborn, 3 to 6, 6 to 9, 9+. So what I'm gonna do is actually, I put like all of his big stuff in this bin. I'm actually just gonna hang it, and then that way his clothes are just hung and we get more bin space. So that's what I'm gonna work on doing, but that's kind of the update for what we're doing for organization in here. The room is finally done, so we can start like hanging things on the wall. We gotta hang his curtains, all that kind of stuff. So super exciting, but I'm gonna get all of his stuff hung and work on that. And I have a little helper. She loves hanging out in his room. It's so cute. Look at mommy. Can you look at mommy? No? Okay. Okay, so I have his 6 to 9, 6 to 12 month stuff hanging here. I guarantee I'll make like a pajama drawer and probably like end up sticking his pajamas in a pajama drawer. But for now, I just kind of have everything hanging here because this is what we have. And then anything that's 12 months or plus, I just threw up here because that's gonna be obviously a while. And then I've got all of his pants here. So these are 3 to 6, oh no, 6 to 9, 9. And so I kind of have them organized this way. Now I got these like drawer organizers from Amazon, and I'm thinking I'm gonna try and put all of his little onesies like this, the newborn onesies, in here. So we're gonna try organizing it that way and see how that goes. So I'll keep you posted. Okay, so here are his newborn onesies, and I did either newborn size or 0 to 3, and these are only onesies that are short sleeve. So he has 11 of these. So I don't know if I'm gonna have to buy more, if that's enough, depending on, you know, how big he is, if any of these will even fit him. So we have these organized, and I'm just gonna slide them into his dresser, just here up at the top. And, or actually, maybe I'll put them in here. And then just set them in here. We have his socks, his mittens and his hats, his burp cloths, or his, oh my gosh, what are these called? And then his onesies. So now I'm just gonna kind of continue seeing what we have to organize all of his stuff, and we'll just knock it out one by one. Okay, I think next I'm gonna pull out all of his sleepers that are newborn or 0 to 3, and then we'll see how many like long sleeve sleepers he has. And Bentley's hair is already all over his clothes, which is just gonna be a reality. So can't worry about it. Right, Mama? You just have to be by everything. So I have his sleepers here, and then just regular long sleeve onesies here. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of the newborn size long sleeves, and then I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 sleepers. So I'm going to figure out an organization method for these. I'll probably do something similar that I did with the other ones with the long sleeves here, and then I'll probably stick these in like a bigger bin, and that'll probably be the situation for newborn. And then after this, I know I have a lot of newborn sets, so I'm going to go through his like matching sets and see what he has with that for newborn size. Okay, so I just threw all of his sleepers in this basket. I think what I'm gonna do is end up putting this basket just on the changing table that we need to go to my dad's and pick up. And then that way, after his baths and stuff, we can get him into his jammies. But for now, I'm just gonna put the basket in his closet right here, and that will be all of his newborn sleepers. So now I'm gonna try and figure out a good solution for organizing all of his newborn matching sets. You like baby brother's clothes? Yeah? You're so cute. I love you. That's what she really wants. She doesn't care about his clothes. She wants Teddy. Death stare. No, it's not yours. Sorry. That's not yours. You have your own toys. Okay, and then I ended up adding his long sleeves in here too. So these are his short sleeve onesies, and then these are his long sleeve onesies that he has. So now, last but not least, we'll be just organizing the newborn matching sets, and then we can move on to the 3 to 6 month, which I want to have a good organization for that, just in case he doesn't fit into newborn for very long, or in case he ends up being big. Because both, I think Mitch was pretty big, and I think I know I was a big baby and would definitely not have fit into some of this stuff. I really did not know what to do with his matching sets. He has like a bunch of them, and they're just too tiny to hang. So I just kind of grouped them all and put them in here. And if you have any suggestions on ways that you've organized like newborn matching sets, let me know. I am open. So that's that. And then last but not least, he had just a couple extra long pants that I just stuck with the onesies in here. So that is the newborn stuff. I am gonna be done for now. We will finish this up later on. I think I'm gonna end off the vlog here. Thank you so much for watching. Make sure to subscribe if you're not already. I think I'm literally gonna start a new vlog right now. So stay tuned for that one coming next. But anyways, thank you so much for watching if you've made it this far, and I will see you in my next video.